breakfast, AI can, of course, be a helpful tool, cutting down the time spent on many tedious tasks, but could it also be creating a new form of burnout, and is it causing you to burn out? To help us unpack that, we're joined by lifestyle coach and author Jess Stuart. Morena, Jess. How is AI causing us to be additionally fatigued?
Well, AI was always sold as the tool that was going to reduce burnout because it's going to do all our work for us. And it has made us more productive. As a result, therefore, we are doing more work. So we have way more to think about and lots of context switching and validating what AI is doing as well. So all these things our brain is doing that it didn't used to do because of that increase in workload.
The validating is an important one. I love the example that you use in your recent article of if we were doing 20 things of a day, normally ticking them off the list, now we're doing, say, 40 things of a day, and the impact that that's having on our brains. Talk us through that a bit more.
Yeah, I think this is the really interesting part because AI is a productivity tool and it has made us more productive. So if we were doing 20 things and now we're doing 40 things, makes sense, and that's why it's a good thing. And yet, our brains haven't evolved as quickly as the technology. So now we're thinking about double the amount of things, 40 things instead of 20 things. And I think the nuance with AI is it's not just the overload in terms of the ideas we're having, the tasks we're able to get through. It's that context switching, that validating, that evaluating, checking, adjusting, and almost like there's no space now to sit with thoughts and ideas because of that immediacy that a tool like our AI tools promotes.
Yeah, we always hear people talking about how important boredom is in terms of just giving your brain some space to breathe and think. What are some of the things that people should be looking out for if they are kind of at risk of AI fatigue or burnout?
Yeah, so the latest research has coined this phrase brain fry, which I think is a really good descriptor and often really helpful when we're looking for symptoms, because I think the number one thing with this is to know our triggers and to just be aware of when have I overused AI. So fog in our brain is a symptom, fatigue, overload, overwhelm. It's that always on feeling that leads to mental overload often. It's looking out for those signs, I think.
I am familiar with some of those signs. What do we do if you do register some of those things in yourself and you think this might be happening to you? What are some of the tips and tricks?
I think the tips that I'm always coming back to, and it's the similar stuff that we talk about with our devices and social media, so we've been here before. It's breaks are non-essential, making sure we take breaks, and with AI almost being able to batch up our usage, so we're taking breaks away from times when we're not using it, looking out for those triggers as well, so being aware of how we're feeling and that mental cognition, and opening up some space to sit with thoughts rather than that immediate need to respond or refine.
All right, that's brilliant. That's very helpful as well. Thank you so much, Jess, for coming in. That's Jess Stuart, author and coach there.